NERDSoul.
All the beefed up Ja Rules couldn't do nothing.
Oh, not the beefed
But
up Ja Rule.
the skinny Mohawk cat.
Oh, speaking of Ja
He
Rule,
just like,
my dude, check this.
Ja
He's
Rule
in this movie called I'm in Love with a Church Girl, right? And like, so
does he sing in it?
no, he
Tell me
doesn't
he
sing
sings in it.
Oh, he doesn't sing it. But the biggest part of this movie is you have to watch it you have to watch it like it's a sequel or a continuation of his character from Fast and the Furious. All right, that's the first thing. Monica. All right, so check it.
Menage.
That's the first thing. Menage. All right, so that's the first thing. It's like you gotta look. So he's this drug dealer, right? And it's based on a true story. He's a drug dealer. All right, cool. I'm dead. Well,
I'm also about to die.
We're killing all of them.
My man just slamming stuff, everybody.
Yeah, it's them girls took us out mad early. So all right, so check it. All right, so
Menage.
He's a drug dealer, and he got a crew, and you know what I'm saying. He just out there living the life, being a drug dealer, man. But he used to drug deal, and now he's legit. All right, but he still got drug dealer friends. So
what's his legit? I need to.
He does shows like so he'll put on like a classic old school music show or something like that. But he uses that show
to sell drugs.
Well, no, to launder his friend's drug money. All right.
So he's still in the drug gang.
He's sort of in the drug gang. He's like,
you know, every time you try to get out,
semi-drug gang.
Back in.
Oh, did you try to get my boy? All right, cool.
I hit him threw his boy at him. All right, he's laundering money through shows. Okay.
Laundering money through shows, but he meets the girl. What is the girl from Cheetah Girl? Was she from Lady Lisa? Was she
Raven's
from Cheetah Girls? All right, she from Cheetah Girls, and she like the little like is her name Adrienne? All right, so Adrienne from Cheetah Girls. All right.
Adrienne. Oh,
real.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, cool. Don't let them push us no further.
3LW.
Stay right here. Yeah, she was on 3LW or something like that.
All right, let me back up.
All right, yeah, back up. Don't let them like be like, nah, bro, you gonna have to come to me. You know what I'm saying? You want me? You gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? You want me, then you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So.
you gonna? Hold on, me. You dash back over here.
See, I knew you were gonna do that. That's why I kicked you in your head.
Sapphires and garnets. You know what I'm saying? All right, so she changes him.
So yeah, she changes him because she like, I go to church. Why you don't go to church, right? So it's like,
he like, damn, I gotta start going to church.
Imagine a worse version of a Tyler Perry movie. All right, so it's already bad. Like this already sucks, but the acting.
So you saying Tyler Perry movies got bad versions of Tyler Perry movies?
Yo, this is like Tyler Perry is already bad. This is even worse.
Tyler Perry's bad?
Tyler Perry's bad?
Is Andrews bad? But
oh snap! I didn't even see your light.
Oh no, you good?
Oh, took that girl to the bridge. All right, so
push
he meets
you
her,
back.
Everything seems to be cool. She's like, what do you do for a living? He's like, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm like, oh no, you you in the drug game, B. Homie got like an $8 million house.
Nobody ever explains their job.
Yeah,
like a drug dealer.
When you do illegal things, you can't explain what you do. Like, think about it. Someone asked me what I do. I do NERDSoul. I'm a designer at a commercial
corporate real estate. Yeah.
So that's what I do. So it's easy. What was that? Like 2 sentences? Man, easy when you're doing legal stuff.
It's like, oh, I know what he does. Yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, you do drugs.
I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So you do a lot of drugs.
Do this man illegal, right? But it gets better because the way he learns to be like, to get into God or whatever is all for like this, like, like basically infomercial conversations where he's like, "How are you doing, man? I really want to get better. Can you teach me how to read the Bible?" And it's all man. I mean, I'm getting like slightly facetious, but the lines.
Nah, that sounds exactly how I'm imagining it in my head.
The lines is horrible. Oh,
how do you feel, Ja Rule? He's like, oh man, y'all care?
Adrienne,
Wow,
the
church.
dude that plays her dad in the movie, dude. All he does is smile all the time. Like, he just be on set cheesing. Like, it's
Sometimes
like,
you gotta smile.
It's not even funny how dumb he looks. He just has a dumb look on his face all the time. Oh man, it's all right. So anyway, all right. He starts. You know, he goes to church, and she goes to church with a pastor that drives a Lamborghini, and he gets out.
Okay.
Dude.
So church is laundering money in as well.
Yeah, church is definitely in the drug game. Oh, Steph.
Hey, is everybody in the drug game in this movie? So do they ever change Ja Rule?
No, they do change Ja Rule, because then you find out that even though the pastor has a Lamborghini, and even though he parked the Lamborghini in front of the church, like he ain't had nothing else to do. Like, like even though all that stuff, he's a good pastor. He's a pastor just like every other pastor you've ever known. He just wears a ill.
Oh, how you catch the knife out of mid-air?
Oh yeah, he did mean mug him on the way into church too. And all he do is just, yo, man, it's so funny. So, all right, so the pastor, he has a conversation with, like, what kind of pastor do you expect me to be, or something like that. It's like, you know good and well, pastors don't be wearing a white button up with like Egyptian cotton with a white fitted on. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know good and well what we're talking about.
You are not a pastor.
We say you don't look like a pastor. You know good and well you don't look like you on the block. Like, son.
You are a con artist.
You are a con artist. That dude was like Creflo Dollar, but like the Spanish version. So
my man's last name was Dollar.
Well, his last name was Dollar. But it's still his last name was Con.
Oh yeah, you got that.
All right, cool. So, I trying to think what else is whack about this movie. There's a side story. I forgot the side plot. All right, Stephen Baldwin is like an FBI agent.
They brought out the lesser Baldwin out this joint?
Yo, Lisa, he said they brought the lesser Baldwin out. Cause she was saying the same thing. She was like, like the unknown Baldwin or something like that.
And they're like, you want... Look, in this movie, I only get enough budget for one Baldwin.
We can only afford one Baldwin. Which one? The lesser known. You know, the one nobody knows.
The other one.
You know, the one that's not working right now. And they got the sensei from Karate Kid. The one that was like, pain does not exist in this dojo, does it?
Wait, Pat Morita. Oh. I was like, Pat Morita did.
No. Not Pat Morita.
Pat Morita's mad dead. How'd he do that?
And he does have a pervert mustache, right? But, my dude, this is because the side plot with the FBI is like mad random. Like you'd be like, what am I watching? But at the same time, like I'm kind of amused. Like it's on Netflix. I fell in love with a church girl. Yeah, I fell in love with a church girl. It got Ja Rule on it. This is pre-Fire Festival Ja Rule, so you know what I'm saying. He was whack, but I mean he wasn't like super whack. Oh man, I'm dead.
Yo, that Fire Festival joint? Oh, I'm about to die.
No, the cheese sandwich, bruh. So anyway,
you pay tens of thousands of dollars and get a cheese sandwich and a tent. Not even a good tent. It's like that peak tent.
Yo, and when it's
that cartoon
tent. In the what is it? In the documentary when they were there and there weren't no lights and like it was just like pitch black, I was like, oh, somebody about to get killed. I was like, yo, somebody about to die up in this joint, but nobody died. So I was like,
what kind of $1,000 accommodations is this?
It's like, yo, when they showed that sandwich, because the only thing I remember is the sandwich on the internet. when I saw that sandwich start floating around, I was like, yo, what are they doing?
Yo, they roughing it, son. It's a true outdoors experience.
Yeah, it's an outdoors
That's
experience.
That's what they pay for. That's what they pay
I remember they had the social media, you know what I'm saying, women frolicking in the water and stuff, you know what I'm saying, living the high life, you know what I'm saying, you know, models and everything, smiling, had Ja Rule with a shirt off. The next thing you know, you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, nothing but L's. Full L, son, full L.
Yeah, I feel sorry for all those rich kids that went out there. They thought they was about to have the best time. They was like, Ja Rule, of course I'm going.
It's like, Ja Rule, of course.
Black people knew better. He was like
Black people was like, how much? Ja Rule?
First of all, it's like first of all.
So Ja Rule. Is there another Ja Rule?
See, that better be Beyonce. It's like it's Jay-Z involved somehow. Tell me Jay-Z is involved somehow.
Because like maybe if like Ashanti was on the list or something, like, people might have been, oh yeah, that's all right, cool, yeah.
No, you got that one.
People might have been like, oh, okay, Ashanti, you know, we love Ashanti or something like that.
Yeah, even Ashanti, because she's doing a lot of stuff like behind the scenes, like as like a businesswoman. Yep. So she's like, even though she's not out in front, she's getting paper other ways.
So his friends, they go to jail because, you know, they doing drugs. I mean, selling drugs, and you know, the life kind of catches up to them. So you know what I'm saying?
Wait till
you know, all right, cool. The life kind of catch up to them, and it's like, what can you do? What can you do? It's you know, it's inevitable. But from the beginning of this movie, and you know this movie is bad because it starts with narration. But at the beginning of this movie, you're getting narration.
Hey, not all movies that start with narration is bad. All right, Shawshank Redemption with Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah. All right, any movie that is narrated that doesn't have Morgan Freeman doing the narration is a bad movie.
That doesn't have. It's like who did the narration? With Morgan Freeman.
Who did the narration?
That's bad. That's a bad.
Some random actor that's in the movie. Oh, it's bad. It's not gonna be. So anyway,
was it Ja Rule? Yeah, that's it.
So we find out that the narration is coming from Ja Rule at the end, writing a letter to his friends like, yo, man, you know, I got my life right. You know what I'm saying? And I fell in love with this church girl and everything's great, right? But no, not only is everything great, but at the end of the movie, Ja Rule is a pastor. Bruh.
Wow.
Yo, not only did he get out the drug game. Not only did he get out the drug game, but homie answered the call on God,
now,
on his life from God.
What kind of pastor was he though? Like, did he show up in the Lambo to the church?
Nah. He had a suit on. He was driving. He drove a 4-door Bentley on his joint. So he was, he kept it real on his. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't one of these like pastors trying to be cool, like he, riding in yachts and stuff. Nah, he was one of them classic pastors that wear a suit or wear a pastor's robe. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here trying to be, Instagram pastors. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if you trying to be on the gram, you ain't no pastor. All right, look, and I know people will be like, oh, you too traditional. You too traditional. Look, dig into any of those pastors out there that's trying to be fly on Instagram, and what you gonna find?
Yo, I've seen a couple of those, right? And they be like at a house, and I'm like, is that your house?
Is that your house?
That house that looks like a hotel?
You're like, why your house look like a whole hotel up in this?
I hope you preach at a mega church, because that looks like it's worth a lot of money. And like, don't get me wrong. There's nothing I have. Oh yeah, you get that. I have nothing against, you know what I'm saying, having nice things. But if you're working too hard, trying to take pictures on Instagram, I feel like you're not preaching how you should be. You know what I'm saying?